Hey, I'm Circle Strafe, and welcome to Aspect History. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the shape-shifting aquatic mere creatures from Scottish folklore, the Selkie. Selkie are sea-dwelling beings, whose stories primarily come from the islands of Orkney and Shetland, or the Northern Isles of Scotland. They are creatures of two forms, human and seal. In the book Folk Tales of Water Spirits, the word Selkie is explained. The book states, in Orkney, Selkie was a popular name for seal. Seals were divided into two classes, namely the first, the common seal, which had no power to assume human form. To the other class belonged all seals greater in size than Phoca vitulina, such as the great seal, rough seal, Greenland seal, crested seal and grey seal. And it was this class of seals that were called the Selkie folk, because they had the power to assume human form. Selkie are interesting, almost tragic beings. Stories generally tell that, through some arbitrary rules that change from depiction to depiction, they appear on the shore, they shed their seal form, and become human. The most common tales are those of beautiful Selkie women. On the shore, sailors happen across their shedded seal skin, and either through trickery, theft, or simple ignorance, steal those skins away. These sailors then discover the beautiful Selkie in their human form, naked and pure. The sailors are totally enamoured by their beauty. Because the Selkie are confined to the shore, imprisoned in human form, they are irrationally compelled to marry the sailor that found them. Unlike many beautiful oceanic mythical creatures, the Selkie are fairly unique in that they are quite gentle beings. They lack a need for violence, and are usually the tragic victims in the tales they appear in. The sailors that have married the innocent Selkie sometimes know nothing of the true origins of their wives, settling down with these women, having children, and generally living regular lives. All the while, the Selkie longs more than anything to return to the sea, to their home. They stare longingly at the shore for many hours, drawn to the waters. On some moonlit nights, they dance melancholically on the water's edge. The tales end in heartbreak for the sailor and his children, with the Selkie one day discovering its lost seal skin. They morph back into it, go to the ocean, and are never seen again. Children of Selkie are generally distinguishable by having webbed feet and strange toes made of horned material. In some versions of the tale, once a year, the children of the Selkie are greeted happily by a large seal, said to be their long-lost mothers. There are stories of male Selkie as well. Unlike the females, the males are said to be amorous and magically seductive beings. They are supposedly irresistible to women. Male Selkies cast off their sealskins to wade on land searching out unsatisfied women with whom they can have an extramarital affair with. Women can also go to the shore and cry 7 tears into the sea. This action would draw the Selkie male in. The idea of male Selkie could have been used as a potential explanation and excuse for wives running away or sleeping with attractive young men. There's another creature that is sometimes confused with the Selkie called the Finfolk. Finfolk are another aquatic species from the island of Orkney, which are more antagonistic and violent. These creatures kidnap men and women, drag them into the sea, and then force them to become their lifelong spouses. In situations where women cry into the sea to draw in a male Selkie, there is always the inherent risk that a Finfolk will be drawn in instead. There are parallels of Selkie in many other traditions and cultures. The Irish mermaids, for instance, are mentioned as being seal-like by Thomas Crofton Croker in the fairy legends and traditions of the south of Ireland. Croker says, "The husband immediately returned, learned the discovery had taken place, and ran to overtake his wife, but only arrived in time to see her transformation of shape completed. To see her in the form of a seal, bounding from the ledge of a rock into the sea." That's it, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing up until now. Check us out on Facebook and Discord to stay up to date with the latest happenings. If you're new to this channel or new to this video series, check out some of our other content linked right here, and we'll see you in the next video. Toodles!